Welcome to Man Speak, episode 14. Today we are unpacking something every man faces: controlling your emotions when it matters most. This is not avoiding them, not pretending they are not there, and not swallowing them whole until you blow up at the cashier who packed something on top of the bread. I mean, knowing what is happening in you and then having the strength to handle that with clarity and confidence and purpose. Here's the truth. Emotion is not weakness. Emotion is information. It is data. And sometimes data arrives like a calm email. Other times it arrives like a toddler throwing a full tantrum in a shopping aisle. Your job is not to shut it down. Your job is to lead it. So today I want to give you a practical no-nonsense framework that helps you keep your footing when the heat rises. And I want to speak especially to the men who have been taught that they must never show emotion. That message has damaged generations. It has created distance in relationships and caused unnecessary conflict. And it has left many men feeling isolated in their own lives. So this episode is not about hiding your emotions. It is about mastering it so that you show the right thing in the right way at the right time. So let's get into it. When emotions flare, the real problem is really that emotion itself. Anger is normal. Frustration is normal. Disappointment is normal. Feeling overwhelmed, unfortunately, is also normal. The real problem is when emotion takes the lead, when your reaction becomes bigger than the situation. When you lose influence because the emotion starts speaking for you. Every man listening now knows exactly what this feels like. One moment you are calm and the next moment something hits a nerve, and before you know it, your tone has changed, your face has changed, and everyone around you can feel it. This is not weakness, this is human. But what matters most is what you do next. There is a very small space between what you feel and what you do. I call it the leadership gap. It's about 3 seconds long, and most men lose control because they skip this gap entirely. They go straight from emotion to reaction. So here is the rule. Never react inside those 3 seconds. If you can pause for 3 seconds, you give your brain enough time to engage logic and context and self-leadership. Those 3 seconds are where emotional control really lives. Now, I know you might worry about that pause, that 3-second pause. It can feel like a long silence. It can feel like you are doing nothing, and it can feel like you are about to lose your authority. But in reality, the opposite is true. Those 3 seconds do not make you look weak. They make you look measured. They make you look focused. And they make you look like a man who is not ruled by impulse. So what do you do inside those 3 seconds? You steady your breathing. You drop your shoulders slightly and you keep eye contact. You must stay present. And you let the emotion move through without acting on it. Don't act on it. You don't collapse, you don't withdraw, you simply hold that moment with intention. It's very powerful. People interpret that pause as confidence, not confusion, not fear, confidence. It communicates that you choose your words and that you stay in control of your tone and that you respond from strength rather than heat, that heat of the moment. Those 3 seconds are not a retreat. They are leadership, self-leadership, to be exact. So the 3 questions that reset you inside of those 3 seconds, inside the 3-second leadership gap, I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. This is your grounding framework, right? 1, what is the real threat here? Most emotional explosions come from a perceived danger, not actual danger. Your authority feels threatened, or your dignity or your confidence feels threatened. You need to identify that. 2, what outcome do I want? Not what emotion do I want to indulge, what result do I want by the end of this moment? Do I want respect, clarity, or a calm conversation, or a boundary? Whatever it is, name it. 3, what action supports that outcome? Not the action that feels good, not the action your father would have taken, not the action that your pride wants, the action that leads to the outcome you want. That is emotional control in its purest form. You respond to the outcome that you want, not the emotion. So you need to lead the moment. Once you have those 3 answers, something shifts. You are no longer being pulled around by your emotions. You are leading them. You are guiding the moment, and you are staying in your strength. This does not mean that you become cold or detached, right? It does not mean you become passive. It means you speak with clarity instead of reaction. You stand firm without shouting. You express emotion without losing control. Most men do not realize this, but emotional control actually increases your authority. It allows people to trust you. It allows your partner or your spouse to feel safe with you. It allows your children to learn from you. It allows your colleagues to take you seriously because it shows that you are not governed by heat. You are governed by wisdom. When control slips, yes, it happens. It happens to the best of us. If you're listening to this and you are thinking about moments where you did fall short, that's good. That means you care. Emotional control is not about perfection. It's just practice. And here is how you repair it if the control slipped. Acknowledge what happened. Acknowledge it without excuses. Name the impact and state clearly what you will do differently next time. You don't need to make a long speech. Just clarity and ownership, that's all. Quick and easy. It restores trust faster than anything else. If this is an area you want to work on in your own life, then this is your reminder that I offer one-on-one coaching for men who are serious about changing how they show up. Communication, confidence, emotional strength, identity, leadership, relationships. If you want a personalized plan that fits your real life, send me a message and I will tell you how to get started. Here is a simple truth the Bible gives us. Proverbs tells us that a man who can rule his own spirit is stronger than one who can conquer a city. It's a plain statement. Real strength is internal. It's not external. It's not physical force, it's not intimidation. It is the ability to lead yourself when everything in you wants to react. That strength is available when you invite God into the process. He equips you from the inside so that you can respond with steadiness and power on the outside. Here's what I would love for you to do over the next few days. 1, notice the first moment each day when your emotion spikes. Name it. Do not judge it, just name it. And number 2, use the 3-second leadership gap at least once a day. Pause and breathe and ask the 3 questions. And 3, write down one moment this week where you chose leadership over reaction. One small win. They add up faster than you think. And that way, you show yourself that you can trust yourself. And that's your next move. Until next time, take care. Please like and share and subscribe. Do all the things. I'd really appreciate it. Tot volgende keer. Mooi bly.